What is going on, guys? How's everyone doing today? I am back with yet another video, and today we have an install video. Though I don't have my typical hat on, I don't think it fits my head anymore, but I couldn't find it regardless. I probably have the most convenient thing for Subarus and probably for any other car. I'm sure they make it for other cars, but for the sake of the video, I'm gonna say Subarus because I have a Subaru. Anyway, I have it in front of me. It's this long, lanky, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, I'm just gonna unravel it in front of your faces for you guys, just to get this over with. And here we go. Here we are. We got some Greddy hood struts. Obviously, we had to get in the carbon fit. Hello, I'm trying to record here. Can you not? There we go. Anyway, as you guys can see, we got it in the carbon fiber. Of course, we have to go carbon fibre, and theoretically, this should be an easy install. I say theoretically because every time I say it's an easy install, it ends up taking like hours on end. Can I? Why isn't it coming out? Come on. Pull! Oh my gosh! Thor himself put this in there. There we go. Okay. It is out. You can see that. See the carbon fiber sheen. I'm going to set these aside. Now, when I say this is a really simple install, or should be a simple install, it's basically only two bolts, and then some ball joints that they give you, which I'll show you guys in just a moment. And if you guys need any more help, I had it here. I don't know where it went. They do give you some instructions, and this came from the motherland, because I can tell, because it came with Japanese instructions. But don't fret, because it does come with the English version as well, so that's pretty cool. And comes with 2 stickers. If you like stickers, get a Greddy product, or any product, automotive product, because they'll probably give you stickers. Anyway, so this should be a pretty simple process. I already figured out what 2 bolts. I will show you guys the 2 bolts that you guys will need to take out. It is this one right here on the fender. If you see it, it is a 10mm, and you're gonna need to take off this top one, which is a 12mm. As you can see, I got my wrenches set up to go. As you can see here, it says everything that you need, everything it comes with, so on and so forth. The process that you need to do to get these installed, which I might just take a little bit of a look-see through, just so I know exactly what I'm doing, so you guys don't have to read this. If you find my video and you want to install this, you can just look at the video and not look at the instructions. So, I'm gonna get to reading, and yeah, I'll catch up with you guys pretty shortly. Okay, so after a little bit of reading, everything seems pretty straightforward and pretty simple. And I don't want to get ahead of myself, because we all know if we get ahead of ourselves, we all know what might happen, I should say. So we have to first take off this 12mm. It should be quite simple. Hopefully I should get a ratcheting wrench. But anyway, hopefully don't mind that. I have plenty of dings and dents anyway, so it really doesn't matter. I gotta put you guys down because, you know, it's kind of difficult to do it like this. Hopefully that's a good angle. I don't know if it is or not, but actually, I don't know if I have a ratcheting wrench or not. Let me check. Found out. I do have one, so that's cool. Alright, cool. That's out. Now, what you want to do, what you need to do, hopefully that bird poop on my... Well, hopefully that's... because that would be pretty nasty. But anyway, what you got to do, you got to take these brackets. It's labeled, as you can see. It says right. Also says hood. And basically what you want to do is just like set them up something like that. Something like that. It shows on here, as you can see. Well, you really can't see. Pictures shown just like that. And then you just put the factory bolt back in. But first, you have to add these washers. You gotta put this one on, and then you gotta put this one on. I'll show you guys everything in just a moment. So you want to take your factory bolt, and this is where it gets difficult because I might not be able to do this with one hand, but basically you want to put this washer on like that, and then put the other washer on mock up your bracket, and then put it on. I'll do that a while, and then I'll show you guys the finished product. Okay, so there is what it's supposed to look like. If you do find out or look at the bracket, it will be sitting like a little bit above. As you can see, like here's the bracket, and here's where the little ball joint is gonna sit. And I got it to sit probably a little bit right. And I don't know if that's the correct way to do it, but it's in, and we'll see when I put the strut itself on if it will actually make a difference. But I feel like that is the correct spot because it is out of the way, and when you close the hood, it's not going to interfere with it. So all we have to do is just take out this bolt right here, which I don't know how tight it is. I feel like it's going to be pretty tight. Oh, I guess it wasn't that tight. All right, well, disregard that, but I'll get this bolt off, and then I'll put the other section of it on, and before I do that, I'll show you guys what it looks like, so on and so forth. So let me get this out real quick. All right, so as you take that bolt out, you will have these little bolts that go in. As you can see, it has a ball joint on top, and it just basically just screws in right there. You do have to put a washer on it before you put it in. Hopefully that goes in. That seems to be getting tight. Is that the correct thread? I don't know if that's correct threads or not. Let me fiddle with this a little more. I don't know if it's the correct threads. Let me just check the bolt real quick. But it seems to be getting tight, like finger tight real quick. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's bad. I know that's bad, but you know, let me just check real quick and I'll get back to you guys. All right, so it turns out I was just an idiot, and you know, it does get tight with like pretty quickly when you finger tighten it. So it is in. It is indeed in. Now comes the fun part. We have to grease up those ball joints, and then we got to pull some pins. I don't know what pins exactly, but I'll have to see where'd I put the gritty. Excuse me, hello? Anyway, we're gonna have to pull some pins so it can actually lock into place so it doesn't come up whenever, you know, you're using it. I'm gonna have to check over the Greddy hood struts themselves to find out where that pin is. I'm pretty sure they came with the pins because I saw them in the packaging, but I just want to double check for you guys in case you ever do this install. So I'm gonna check real quick, then we're gonna actually install these hood struts. So before you have to put them in, I didn't grease up the ball joints just yet. There is a tiny pin, I don't know if you guys can see that real good, right at the brim, right here under the ball. There's a tiny pin that basically just, it pops out. It basically, you just, you know, it's like a hinge. So you just pop that out before you pop it onto the ball joints, and then you just lock it into place by just putting it back to where it was. So I'm gonna get to that. Hopefully it's quite simple, and yeah, I'll check up with you guys with the final product. Hopefully this is a good angle. I know I was gonna check up with you guys when I did the final product, but they do supply like grease and all that, and a little Q-tip so that you don't get your hands dirty when you lube this ball up. So you just, hopefully you guys can see that. I don't know if you can. I really didn't check the camera angle before I put it down. But yeah, you just give it a little bit of loving. Make sure you don't use a lot because they don't give you too much. And remember, you still have the other side to you know, to do. But yeah, I just thought that was pretty cool. A little convenience factor. So yeah. Oh my gosh, this is annoying. It's stuck. How is it stuck? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, that took longer than expected. For some reason, I had such a problem with this pin getting into place. This one went in perfectly fine. I don't know why, but as you can see, they're in, they are secure. Don't mind the mallet. I didn't end up using the mallet because I figured that was not a good idea. But anyways, one side is in, so I have to put in the other side. I'm probably not gonna film that because I told you guys how to put it in already, as you guys can see. So I'm just gonna focus on putting in the other side, and then hopefully we'll have a finished product momentarily. I don't wanna say anything too quickly because, you know, I said that was gonna be a simple install, and it ended up taking, I don't know how long. I feel like it took maybe 15 minutes just to get that pin in. I've been recording for, it says 39 minutes. So that's good. That's okay. This install really shouldn't have taken that long, but it ended up taking long because I had to open my big mouth. So anyways, I'm gonna end up putting the other side in, and then we can finally see the finished product. Okay, so that went a little bit easier than the first time. I guess, you know, since I was on camera, it would have been a little more difficult because I'm trying to focus on getting good content for you guys rather than putting in the hood struts themselves. But as you can see, they are in. They are locked in place. The only thing that I have to do now is shut the hood and hopefully, fingers crossed, that everything will close just fine. So let's just, ooh, that's a little tough. All right, we're good. We're good. Good on that side. We're good on that side. And then, boom. Oh, oh, tripped over the crawler. All right, we did it. All right, now, this is the important thing. Excuse me. This is the important part. We have to see how it actually opens. So let's open up this, and let's just see if it goes up fairly smoothly. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Where is it? There it is. Boom. Wow, that went up pretty quick. I want to see it again. Oh, it is a little bit tougher to close it, which is, you know, obviously it's going to be a little tougher because I put hydraulics on it. Look at that. All right. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy with that. I just want to keep doing it. I just want to keep down. You bring it up. Look at that. I feel like all Subarus should have that. And you have the carbon fibre. You got the nice little carbon sheen right there. I feel like all Subarus need this. That was pretty cool. Oh, I didn't get the ratchet or anything else. Oh, whatever. But yeah, that is it. That's all I have. I don't know how much footage I have of installing it, because currently I just left my GoPro running this whole time and it says 51 minutes. So I don't know what I have. I'm sorry if it is a little bit short, but this was a cool little install. This was the part that I was waiting on that the company didn't have in stock currently, which I understand why, because I'm pretty sure they had to ship that from China. So pretty happy with it. I'm happy how they came out, because honestly, as you guys know, this hands-free motion is so much more convenient rather than, you know, lifting up this, putting this there, and then you have this in the way. Say you want to get it from like this angle, you have this bar in the way, but you can just take that out and then you just have all this space right here. So honestly, I highly recommend getting hood struts if your car doesn't already have it, because seriously, it's just so much more convenient. Say you're in a rush or you have your hands full, you can't put this whatever it's called metal rod in, and you're just in a rush and like not having it today, you can just simply open this hands free and you don't even have to worry about that. Seriously, I am honestly, that might be the best thing I've ever put on this car. I kid you not, that is probably the best thing I ever put on this car. That's probably my favorite mod too, honestly. I think this is my only carbon fiber piece on the car, which we probably should change that in time to come. I don't know how soon, but I feel like we should change that, because honestly, I love the look of the gloss carbon fiber. But that is for another day. Anyways, guys, that's gonna end it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave it a like. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. And as always, guys, I'll see each and every one of you in my next upload.